tell us?
Well, the way it went was that there had been some trouble initially between surfboarders and bathers, swimmers in the Long Island area. And some beachfront property owners were complaining about incidents that had happened with surfers running into swimmers and so forth. So that it actually got in the papers, and I, for the first time in my life, endeavored to make some political activity, and I wrote a letter to the commissioner of the state of Parks and Recreation, the state of Rhode Island, and to the paper, and to the town council of the town where this thing happened. And this was back in September or October. I didn't hear anything until about the 1st of December, and I got an invitation from a Mr. Cotter, who's the director of Parks and Recreation of the state of Rhode Island, to participate in a meeting to discuss the problems that had come up with the introduction of surfing in that state. So I went up there, and we got to this meeting, and all we see on one side of the hall are a bunch of town officials, police chiefs, and beachfront property owners, and on the other side are a whole bunch of screaming little kids with long blonde hair and little skateboards between them. And it looked like there was going to be a war, a pogrom of some kind. It just was a question of which side was going to get hurt first. So what we did was we went in there, and they went around and they announced the way they were going to give the meeting, and we said that we would speak for the sport of surfing and try to act as intermediaries, because there was nobody else there who was really in this capacity. In other words, older people who were interested in surfing. So the results of the meeting were, I think, rather productive. They realized that surfing is here to stay. It's a new sport. One's growing very fast. And they feel that it's very important to avoid conflict between bathers. So what they're going to do is set aside definite areas in each of the state parks for surfboarding. And in addition, there'll be some other areas which are presently not now used for swimming, which will also be set aside for surfboarding. But the thing that pleased us all, I think, was that at the end of the meeting, the surfers were going up to the property owners and saying, we'll do our best to police ourselves and see that there are no more incidents. And the property owners were shaking hands with the surfers and saying, well, it looks like you people are responsible after all. So we were rather pleased with the results. As a result of this, I was asked to participate in a meeting in Massachusetts to make a presentation to the Metropolitan District Commission along the same lines. Only here we're trying to do it before anything happens. And I guess the upshot of this thing is that I'm going to be in the surfboard business.
Very good.
You become a vested interest.
What was their objection, Willie?
The objection of the property owners?
Yeah, I mean, there's these beachfront and all that sort of thing. What was there? I mean,
there were several. There were several. These are young people. They complained that, number one, these guys were parking just about anywhere. In other words, they weren't respecting the parking regulations. Number two, they said they had bad manners, both on land and in the water. They loud and
no organization.
Well, that's essentially it. Number three, that they claimed that the use of surfboards per se was a danger to bathers. That guys would let go of these things and they'd run into the bathers. Some of the points that were established during the course of the meeting were, one, about the surfboards themselves. This particular area where there was a conflict was a rocky area in which no one ever swam anyhow. And so this was really just...
No beachfront, actually. I mean, no...
It's rocks.
All rocks, no beachfront as far as the...
So nobody swims there at all.
The good surfers...
The rumor that people wouldn't be allowed to surf unless they bought boards from you isn't true, is it, Willard?
Have you got an established outlet of this surfboard by...
I think I'm going to make one.
You're going to make one? You're manufacturing?
No. I have channels to get them from. Yeah, I have some.
No. But you're manufacturing these surfboards.
I'm going to manufacture skateboards. I have to show you a skateboard.
Why don't you look at this closely? It crippled two of your children this afternoon.
It's a land-based surfboard, and you ride this thing exactly like you ride a surfboard. You have 1 foot forward and 1 foot back, and you can turn it, and do all kinds of stunts on it, and it's similar to a surfboard riding the wave. And as you can see, the construction isn't very fancy. It's just old roller skate wheels on a board.
Back and front.
They turn? No.
No, skates don't.
No. They turn that way, but there's no.
You can't turn left or right.
Neither is there a rudder on a surfboard. You simply guide it with your weight.
It's all body English. And oh yeah.
If you remember riding a scooter,
what?
this is exactly the way you did it.
I sure hope I can make it cheaper.
They also have them for
I know, but you can do the scooter
I'd
on
like
the
to make
left
it
and
$10.
right.
Make them for 5 and sell them for 10.
There's a choice.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Well, the interesting thing about skateboards is you can see the a lot of
They're shorter, they're smaller.